Hey everyone, so you're probably going through so many ascension symptoms right now. These energies are coming through right now are so strong, you're probably feeling them from mild to extreme hell. So please watch my video and you're going to know all about what's happening to you on Earth 1111. I'm Roxanne, this is Earth 1111, and I talk about everything from spirituality to awakening and ascension, soul and oversoul embodiment. So please subscribe and please comment, like, share, and hit the bell as well so you're notified when I make a new video. I'll try to touch on a lot of things today, and then please mention in the comments if there's something that I missed or if there's something that you want me to talk more about, and I'll have other videos that I can go into detail about. So yeah, please leave that in the comments. And please take care of yourself out there. I know right now sometimes the darkest days are the hardest. You feel like you can't get through just another day. Hold on. Those energies will clear. Something's clearing from you, and you're going to wake up tomorrow a new person with a new, higher, happier vibration, closer to your authentic self. So it's all happening for a reason. So we integrate higher, faster spinning energies. Of course, we're going to have to purge out the old, as well as integrate and stabilize the new energies that we are receiving. And so where are we receiving them from? Right? People think, okay, we get them from the cosmos, we get them through the sun, through the planets, the stars. We see it above us because that's the visual, that's the experience in the 3D virtual reality simulation that we are existing in. But what we really need to do is realize that everything, that is just kind of the movie playing out for us to observe. It's the mirror for everything in us. So these energies are actually coming through our own heart vortex, our own atoms, our DNA. Everything's coming through you at the same time, exact same time, because again, as above, so below, in, out, all the same thing. So let's get into the actual ascension symptoms you're probably feeling right now, because right now we have a huge expansion in energies. We have faster spinning energies coming in through ourselves. You observe them above us. And they're going to give us different things depending on your light body activation, depending on your ascension stage that you're in. So we have stage 1, the Kundalini Awakening stage. This involves a lot of body changes as far as purging. So we might have sweats, hot flashes. We might be, sweating so much that we're stinking. We can't stop it. Your body's trying to get rid of stuff. Don't be putting those deodorants on, please. Let your body purge itself out. Night sweats, that's big, sweating through the sheets, night sweats. So heart palpitations, back aches, anything to do with the chest area, feeling tight in the chest, hard to breathe, where you can't get a breath in. All of a sudden you might be in panic state because you can't breathe. So anything to do with the chest cavity, the heart area. You might have a sharp pain in the heart because when we have a heart opening, a heart expansion, we have a blast of energy kind of into that area, and it starts hitting all the walls, all the stuff that you've built up. And in your body, you might have pressure in your body, you might have numbness in maybe hands or feet, full body, just weird tremors where you just all of a sudden shake. What do we got? Like I said, there's so many. There's just so many. So as we start getting to more advanced ascension stages, then it becomes more light body. So it becomes more things like acid trips, wooey, everything kind of just breathing. You start seeing things breathing. You lose gravity. You might just start tripping a lot because you feel that, okay, the floor should have been there. And you might feel just like you're lucid, you're moving, you're breathing, you're almost like, like I said, like an acid trip is about the perfect way to explain it. Oh, forgot, big time, headaches, pressure, especially pressure in the back of the shoulders, the back, where the wings are, let's say, so the spine. But for me, it was a lot of pressure in here, especially because this is where a lot of people hold their energy until you become a perfect pillar and you sit back in your body and nothing's catching here. This is kind of like the weight of the world sits on your shoulders right here, which most people, of course, are hunchback on their phones, on their computer, driving, everything is forward. So this area up here has a lot of issues. So, and then of course, migraines, headaches, pressure in the head. So the brain is being reconnected with new circuitry, new nervous system connections. So we're building literally, and we have so much energy and blood going to the head because we have so much going on. And if you're someone that, again, is always thinking, you're going to be a lot more up here as well, a lot more pressure in the head. So try to be in the heart, try to ground. So grounding is a key thing for a lot of these ascension symptoms. Drink water. Do something to make yourself have fun and laugh. You know, just shift from that depressed stage, you know, the heavy stage. Or you can feel really heavy as well. Oh, at some stages you might feel, like I said, really hot. Always hot, like you'd be walking around in wintertime without even a jacket. Other times you're going to be freezing to the bone. Again, because you're becoming a nuclear reactor, becoming so high power that your body needs to stay at a lower core temperature. Again, the beginning stages are going to be more hot. The later stages will be more you're freezing. So feeling like you can't ground, feeling like you can't get into your body, like you have no ground, like you're floaty and spinny. You know, of course, we feel trippy, we feel things moving, we look out, we see maybe geometry, we might see spirals, fractals, we might see things wonky. All of these are probably happening to you right now. There is a lot of stuff going down. We might see light flashes. Later on, we will see, like I said, full of light grids as we start embodying, and spirals, things like that. But at the beginning stages, we start seeing maybe flashes of light. We might see movement, almost like you're going through a tunnel. You start seeing, like I said, it looks like you're going through a tunnel. So when we get the trippy stage, we also get it where we lose gravity. We start becoming our own torus field, and depending on what way we're aligned, we want to be always in a pillar, straight up, straight down into the ground, grounded, strong. But a lot of times, you know, we're not grounded enough, so we start being all wonky, and so we lose gravity. And you might be walking, you might feel all of a sudden that the floor moves. You feel all of a sudden like you have, you might feel like there's an earthquake going on, but the earthquake is in you. You feel like you're rumbling. You're gonna have tremors, so you might have full body shakes, complete, you know, just twitches where you all of a sudden just jerk. But yeah, I've had some pretty scary times where I've been on the floor literally shaking like you're having a seizure, because and it's just, there's so much energy going through you that it's like you're being electrocuted. Again, don't be in fear about anything. Just be aware that if something happens, you know what it is. We don't have to be thinking that we're dying, because the faster you can just let go and allow these things to move through you, because energies are moving through us. So whether they are emotions, emotions, energy in motion, that's what emotions are. So of course, if you feel like you're gonna cry, get it out. Cry as hard as you can. If you feel like you're gonna rage, you know, don't rage at someone or yourself. Just punch a pillow, go for a run, go do something to get that energy out of you. You know, you want these energies moving. Sometimes, of course, you might need rest. So it might just feel like you might be sleeping for 15 hours a day. You have to allow yourself to adjust to what your body needs. You can ignore your body, you can just go to work and do all these things that you typically do, and, you know, go to the gym and get yourself all exhausted, and then you're going to pay for it later on, because your body is always telling you what it needs. Listen to it. In the mouth, you might be having weird tastes like metallic tastes, things like that. Or like I said, weird smells, weird tastes. You start smelling weird. All these things are old stuff coming out of you. Vertigo, rashes, and like weird skin conditions, hives, things like that. Ringing in the ears, different things with your eyes. Digestive problems, you know, stomach aches, diarrhea, throwing up, farting, burping. Bloating is a big one. Pains, aches, like feeling all of a sudden like you have arthritis, and then it kind of goes away a few days later. Big time emotional stuff. So when we are essentially in the initial stages of Kundalini Awakening, especially because we're awakening to everything out there, it really starts to put a toll on your emotional system. And you start going kind of crazy. So we start getting angry. We might have these rages that just come over us. Sadness, crying uncontrollably, crying all the time, having constant anxiety, feeling really thirsty, like drinking. When I was at the initial stages of Kundalini Awakening, actually for most of my life, until I started integrating these energies, I would drink. I actually counted one time. I drank 150 glasses of water a day. 150. So, you know, they say that you're supposed to drink 8 glasses of water a day. No, you need to be drinking a lot of water, not just because you're flushing out all the stuff, but because you have so much high energy coming through your nervous system that you'll short circuit if you don't have that water to kind of insulate. So drink lots of water. You're going to be thirsty. Times where maybe you're just hungry. You're hungry all the time, constantly eating, and cravings for junk food, sugars, salts. Of course, that's probably the majority of people's life in general. And then we have other times where maybe you don't feel like eating at all, and you feel like you're going to have a detox. You're going to have a cleanse. You're going to eat healthy. You're going to go on a juice fast. So these are all perfect. These are all part of the waves of ascension, right? Yeah, so the biggest thing is, you know, whether, like I said, whether you are having an emotional breakdown, whether you're having a physical breakdown where you just literally feel like you're so tired, you can't even take a step, you can't get out of bed, sleep problems, you know, where you're waking up all night, where you can't go to sleep, waking up at 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, things like that. So whatever's happening, you want to just always try to just relax as much as possible. Let these energies flow through us. Don't try to fight them. Don't take a sleeping pill if all of a sudden you can't sleep. You know, don't get discouraged if you can't sleep, or if you feel like your body's not working the way it used to. You can't go for your usual, 10K run every day, things like that. Love yourself, be calm, take care of yourself, be gentle, allow these energies to move through you as much as possible by relaxing. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can also hold one nostril and then the other nostril as well. That centers the brain hemispheres, as well as in the nose, out the mouth. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. If you like this video, please comment, please like it, share it with your friends, and hit the bell so you're notified. I'll be making lots more videos. I'm Roxanne. This is Earth 1111.